He scored over 2,000 points in a Liberty men's basketball uniform, and he's one of the top scorers in school history. Larry Blair, one of the newest members of the Liberty Athletics Hall of Fame class, joins us here on the Liberty Flame Sports Network. Larry, coming to us from Charlotte. How are you, man? It's been a long time since we've been able to catch up.
I'm doing well. A lot of things has changed since my last time being in a uniform. Got married to my wife Natalie. She actually was a rival at Charleston Southern, but we'll let that be the past. Have my son, which is Larry Blair III, and so just have a couple of businesses with my wife and just enjoying family time right now.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear. Glad that you and your family are doing well and doing safe down there in Charlotte as Larry Blair II joins us here. And Larry mentioned some of the accolades off the top, but let's get into it. First of all, Hall of Fame nod. How special was that for you to get that phone call?
It was special. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it right now. My family don't think that I'm excited enough for it, but it's just something I'm just taking it day by day. I understand it is a big moment, and I do appreciate it. I'm just trying to, come to grips with it, that it actually happened. Something I keep hearing a lot now is about time, from my friends and family. But, in God's time, I feel it was the right time for now, and I'm very appreciative of it.
Yeah, your last season in a Liberty uniform, 2006, 2007. You were part of a Big South championship team your freshman year there as well. But ever since your time ended at LU, did you kind of feel like that a day like this might come?
Really, it never really crossed my mind until some of my friends and family, really brought it up and kind of asked me about it. I wasn't really sure, if it would come. Thought I had a good chance that it may come one day. Just fortunate enough that it is here now. And, just to share it with my family and my friends, it means a lot to me.
As I said, you scored 2,211 points. That's the most in Division I history for Liberty Flames, second most all time. 43 career 20-point games. That's tied with Carl Hess for the most all time. And I can see you've got a nice little shrine there behind you as well to help you remember a lot of those good times. How long did you have to work on that?
Well, actually, it was a surprise by my wife. I came home this evening and it was set up. And with the help of my sister and my dad and mom, they made sure everything looked pretty good. And I'm very impressed by it. I haven't really got a chance to look at all of it, but it does look nice.
No kidding. Wow, that's awesome. That's a good wife right there, no doubt.
Yeah, great one. Best. Yeah.
You can put that Hall of Fame plaque up there too once you get that coming up here this fall. But
sure.
Just looking back on some of the memories, we mentioned the title game back in 2004, along with David Dees and everyone else part of that team that just ran High Point out of the building that day and got the Flames to their second NCAA tournament appearance. I mean, did it get much better than that for you, that moment, just being lifted up there by the students?
No, that was one of the moments that's at the top of the list. That day it was special. Just to have everybody, come together and work so hard throughout the course of the season for it to pay off that day, and just to see everybody's excitement because, we were there from preseason all the way through the end, just to see that hard work paying off and see the enjoyment that everyone got out of it. And it was a big team. Like, you don't get a team who everybody has each other back and, want to see somebody else be successful. Because being a freshman, with the success I had, it could have been easy for the seniors or whoever to, treat me a different kind of way. But, they welcomed me with open arms. I can't say enough about them guys. Lou, Jason, Gabe, Woodson, Mantlo, Mansour, Jeff Reber, my guy, Mott, everybody who played a hand, Leo, David. It was great. And the coaches did a great job as well preparing us. Like that one shining moment definitely will always be, something special to me at the top of my list.
Man, you're just reeling off those names, and it's got me going back in the time machine a little bit, just going back there. I remember as a student standing there in Vines, and then eventually I was fortunate enough to be able to work on press row a little bit before I graduated. But those home games were fun, man. I enjoyed watching it, and I know you enjoy playing in them. What are some of your fondest memories of the Vines after that conference title game?
Um, well, a few of them, which actually ended my career there. Just having an opportunity to play against my cousins Travis and Chavis Home, who played at VMI. We worked so hard growing up to get to that point. It's just for all of us to bring our families together to, share moments where we were playing against each other. That the night that I believe I broke the record the night before the game before, where we celebrated the point margin. At our next home game, if I'm not mistaken, with my mom and dad was able to come out on the floor, and it just really all the games. My sister, brothers, that came up from Charlotte or South Carolina, and coaches, my uncles, everybody that came, was pretty special to me. Just to share moments like that always means the most, more so than any games or individual accolades I may obtain.
I remember watching you score 40 points on senior night, too, against Coastal Carolina. That was a big moment. We're going to talk a lot about the moments when you get back up here to campus, and looking forward to catching up with you. But last couple of things here. Have you thought much about the induction night and maybe who you want to induct you, or thought about your speech or anything like that yet?
I haven't narrowed it down. I have a few options. I know my dad's one of them, but I want my dad to actually enjoy the night, so I see how he feels about that. And a few other friends, one being Damian Hubbard and Matt Olinger, because he was very vital in my preparation, especially during that freshman season. He was always on call when I needed him before games, after practices, helping me prepare, to try to go out there and perform at the best of my capabilities. And, throughout my whole year there. So we kind of grew together, him as a manager, and then moving to the assistant coaching position where he's at now at Virginia Tech. So those may be the top three right now, but I'll just try to get some help and see how, all those individuals feel about it. I might have my son do it. He likes to talk a lot. So.
Yeah, tell me about tell me about your family. How many kids you got now?
Oh, I only have one kid.
Okay.
He's enough right now for 5. Larry the third. He's just started his athletic career, so having him around just it brings me back to when my dad used to train me and help me prepare a lot. It's just fun, being able to be on this side of it, and watching him grow and just have fun. My wife, we've been married, might get in trouble, 5 years. 5 years we've been married. And like I said, she was an athlete, a standout at Charleston Southern University. And so, and of course my sister who's coaching at Clinton College and Rock Hill, South Carolina. So, it's a lot of activities going on surrounding basketball. We just have fun each day with it. And I have some nephews that's coming up playing, Trey and Josh, and it's fun, fun being on this side of it right now.
Well, we're looking forward to getting you back up here. I'm sure you're having a great time teaching Larry Blair III the game. And
Yeah.
Do you ever think you might go into coaching or get back into basketball, or are you pretty content just being
Um,
his coach?
well, I do coach. I've coached some middle school teams. I coached some AAU teams. I coached his team for the past 2 years. I do a lot of individual training with my wife and a few of my cousins. Travis and Chavis actually helped sometime. We had a camp for 8 summers, some during the Liberty years. So I look forward to it. I don't know if it'll happen, but I definitely look forward when I do have opportunities to train him and other kids as well, or adults or professional players, whoever asks for my help, because that's the way I was able to come up and be successful myself with people helping me. So I just want to reach back and do the same where I can.
Very good. Well, Larry, it's been great catching up with you. We're looking forward to getting you back up here on campus, and stay safe, stay well, okay?
Yes, sir. You do the same, Nick. Great talking to you.